All right, so here's a view of the Tofano from across. So there's where we were yesterday, up on top of that thing. You can actually see the deck we were standing on to the left. And if you go along there, to that way headed towards the Lagazai, that's the Refugio Lagazai. That's what that is. Sylvia just spotted it. That is the very famous Refugio Lagazai, which is considered one of the highlights of the AV1. Good eye, love, good eye. Yeah, there's a cable car that goes up there. I apologize for the heavy breathing here. That is another view of Tofano, where we were yesterday by cable car. Very steady uphill trail so far. Nothing big, but steady uphill. On, we're maybe about 45 minutes from the Refugio, I think, maybe less. It's right there in front of us. Right up there, right there. Just rolling along here. Trail just took a big downturn. And now it's kind of leveled out, and we're just rolling along here on the side of this. We're partially in the open. It's not exactly an altiplano yet, but we're partially in the open. You can see it ahead of us, sloping uphill till it's completely open up there. You can see our destination very plain. Now it's just above us. You can see the trail kind of curling up in front of us as it makes its way over the 5 towers. Very impressive, man, I tell you. Very nice. Sylvia is up ahead of me somewhere. A little rocky section here. Looks like a piece of something. It just fell at some point. Wave, love. Wave. There you are. Sylvia's in the rocks. Magnificent altiplano around the Cinque Torri, the 5 towers, which is what you see in front of us. And get a good look of, Sylvia has pointed out, we haven't seen a single cow. So I know in the Alps, they take the cows down into the valleys for the winter. And I wonder if that has already happened. That was the other trail we could have come up right there, by the way. Glad we didn't come up that. Yeah. Supposed to be. I think that's part of the World War I trench. That's remarkable. I'm just walking it. The trench would be over 100 years old now. From the Alpine War, Great War. Chastising me because I didn't want to go this way. I want to go that way, but actually, this is by far the more interesting way to go. Stuff. All World War I ruins up here from the Alpine warfare. Absolutely fascinating stuff. I'm actually touching a board that was put here by either Italian or Austrian soldiers in the Great War. Sylvia's filming. It's more interesting route still. Most people are doing. Really? Me filming, Sylvia's filming a magnificent Cinque Torri. And we've come a little more interesting route into the World War I trench area. But there are yet more interesting routes still. And those people are doing one. Really magnificent place. Sylvia is very pleased she found a lemon squeezer. Well, in my case, it's going to be a husband squeezer. Yes, it's very cool. Let's see if I can do it without getting hung up here. I did it. Wow. All right, we are recording. Look at this. Look at this. I don't think any pictures could do this justice. I really don't think. There's the trail we gotta go to. Very impressive. Sylvia just pointed this out. You might have to look very high, but near the top of that, right up there, there's two guys rock climbing. One guy in an orange shirt, and there's another guy even higher up than him. That is impressive. Wow. Well, if it's below him, I can't even see him. I'll have to look in the video later to give you some perspective. That's how big that thing is. It's huge. Another view of the 5 Torri from the other side. And we're mostly done with the hike. Now, you might say, oh, we're back to the road. Well, actually, we're back to the Refugio Service Road. And we're going to walk down this. 2/3 of the way down is going to be on this paved, very, narrow paved road. Something. Parchego, whatever. The sign doesn't make it clear for a non-English speaker, but that's where we're going. That, by the way, I want to say that's the Cortina Dolomites. And behind that somewhere would be the Pelmo, although you can't quite see it from here. Here is a herd of, I can't tell. Here is a herd of, it's late in the year for one to be pregnant. Here is a herd of ovejitas, as Sylvia would say, sheep, although there are definitely some what look like billy goats mixed in too. They've already been sheared for there's a few over here that haven't been sheared, but most of them have been sheared already for the year. Guess so. That's all, folks. But anyway, we're back. That's the bottom line. We're back. And we're only a very short walk from the bus station, although we have an hour at least to kill, unfortunately. So I'm going to see if there's like a little gift shop or station here where they can get a Coke or something. And even though it's off season. Huh?
122.
122? That's correct. So I'm going to get some Coke or something like that if I can, if there's a gift shop. As you can see, it's Saturday, by the way. This is a very busy parking lot on the weekends anyway. And Sylvia's visiting the construction area. Going to do some, get some, some reclaimed wood. Good Jeremy Renner snowcat for sale. I don't know what it is, but